Good morning, good day, sorry, missed the beginning. Good morning, good day, good evening, chocolate lover. Welcome to Chocolate TV. This is episode 318. It is 12th of March 2018, and I thought we try some GD Gross. I think I have tried two before on the English speaking show. And this is a German brand, make candy and chocolate for Lidl. Low price, low budget supermarket chain scattered all over Europe. I thought I'd take two out of the box, and this is the 70% Madagascar, and we have 81% Ecuador. So let's start with the 70% Madagascar. Madagascan chocolate usually has a very fruity nose. Almost bordering on citrus-like all the time. I don't know if it's the soil, the terroir, or it's actually the weather. Maybe it's both. So looking at this, very dark, bordering on black, actually. That would tell me this might not be a Trinitario Criollo bean. It might be a Forasteros bean from Madagascar. Never mind. Let's see what kind of scent this gives. Kind of dry, papery dry, woody dry, dry cocoa. Maybe a hint of some sort of acidic fruit in the background. Also, the paper smell comes across quite strong. I'd say it's almost, it's like tree bark, grinded up tree bark. Have they grinded the cocoa pods? I don't know. Well, let's try it. Saving 70% cocoa melting in my hand, touching it for only a few seconds. I don't like that. Usually they don't, and I am not a warm-blooded person. I'm a cold-blooded person. I'm freezing hands and feet. Never mind. Dry, sandy, lots of chocolate, dark chocolate powder with some black tea. Dry, woody, dark chocolate powder with some black tea. Doesn't change for the back end. Even more dry, even more black tea and wood. Surely it could be better than this from Madagascan beans. Well, I'm going to give this 4 out of 10. Didn't like it that much. It's a good cocoa content, and the ingredients list said cocoa mass, sugar, cocoa, butter, fat reduced cocoa powder, sunflower lecithin, and vanilla extract. Not too bad ingredients list, but not the best one either. Fat reduced cocoa powder. Why? Is it that I smell? Is that the dry thing? The kind of woody, almost chemical thing? I don't know. Sorry, didn't show you. Ecuador, 81%. This could be made by Arriba beans, special for Ecuador, but I don't think so. This one looks very black as well. Very dark brown black, and it starts melting in my hand the instant I take it in my fingers are not that hot. Well, I'm gonna sniff it. What kind of scent? Kind of muted. Yeah, There's cocoa powder, but there's some red berries as well. A hint of red tea, rooibos tea. And almost like kind of vegetation, a shrubbery or something like that. Well, let's taste it. Start off bitter, dry. Cocoa powder bitter, chocolate bitter. Tree bark for sure. Very dry. Dry cocoa powder, some tree bark, some clay, starting become a kind of gooey. High cocoa chocolate tend to be there, almost soapy in character. A faint flavor of soft red berries. We're talking wild forest strawberry. A raspberry. It's not strawberry, raspberry. Cherry pit. Almond. Cocoa powder. Black tea tannins on the back end. Well, it's dark. I'd say this is very similar to the other one, but I'm going to give this one 5 out of 10. Since this was more chocolate and it had other nuances as well. Well, you can buy a box of these for $3. Is it worth it? Yeah, sure. You can use this chocolate. It's not bad for you. You can use it with coffee or with some rum. But there's a lot of more good chocolate out there. So you keep trying and I keep testing. And I'll see you next Monday. Bye.